Well, I think it's about time we start to do some MLB rankings. What do you think? All right, people, hello, welcome in. So the first opening weekend for baseball is officially in the books. We have some teams that are still undefeated, some teams that are looking for a win still. We have controversy already with the Yankees. We have multiple home run games. We have shutouts, all things considered. These are my rankings of teams 1 through 30, so let's just jump into it. I mean, it's week 1. I mean, all of this is an overreaction. So 30 through 25, I had the Brewers, Twins, Pirates, Tigers, Nationals, and the Red Sox. My hopes for the Red Sox were a little bit high this season. I think they brought in a lot of key pieces, improved their pitching rotation. They bring in veteran presence like Alex Bregman. So I thought, maybe the Sox could start out with the 1 or 2 wins in the opening weekend. But no. These are my teams from the 20 to 24 range. I have the Cubbies. I have the Royals. I have the Seattle Mariners. I have the Rockies. And I have the A's. 16 through, here we go. I have the Angels, the Diamondbacks, the Reds, and the White Sox. I'm impressed with how the White Sox and the Angels personally have started this opening weekend with only 1 loss each. This is teams 12 through 16. We got Cleveland, we got the Atlanta Braves, we got the Mets, and we got Houston. Now, I like how the segments, chunked up in this kind of situation here, because realistically, the Braves did not get a win in their opening weekend. They had some tough outings. Now, statistically, it's like, yeah, drop them down all the way. The roster's still good, and there's a lot of high hopes for this team. That's why I have them in the middle of the pack as we sit in the MLB. I had the Mets dropping a lot just because of how Houston was able to take care of them. It was Soto's debut as a Met. Adam looking outside, took it, struck out. Houston ended up winning opening day. I think right now, I think the Astros are in a little rebuilding phase. I mean, they've gotten rid of a lot of key pieces from that 22 run. They get rid of more veteran presence. Bregman walked during the offseason. I want to see how, we know Houston ruled the AL forever. I want to see this season how Houston reacts to letting go of guys over the years. We're cracking into the top 10. This is number 8 through 11. I'm going to go with the O's, Texas Rangers, Toronto Blue Jays, and the Miami Marlins. I'm not going to lie, I didn't watch any of these teams this opening weekend, but just off a record and how many points and runs they were scoring, this is where I have them. Teams 4 through 6, I got to give a little bit of credit. I'm going to put them high on the list just because they're my Cardinals, but I'm going to put the Cardinals at 4 because right now they're 3-0. There's 4 undefeated teams right now. The Dodgers, the Yankees, the Padres, and the Cardinals. So it's like, yes, I'm going to give some love to Arenado and the Cardinals. I'll have them at 4. Leave it to Schwarber, leave it to Harper to have an impressive opening series against the Nationals. I think Schwarber had, two homers in day 1. Yeah, Nationals let them hear it. They were booed, but Phillies ended up winning that series. I put the Padres, and the reason why I put the Padres is how they were able to take down in-division rival, the Braves. First, they beat them 7-4, 7-3, 7-4, and then they beat them 4-3. They were able to sweep that series. You could pick and choose. You can have the Dodgers at 2. You could have the Yankees at 1. It's flip-flop between Dodgers and Yankees for who's number 1. The reason, but for the Yankees being at 2, the reason why I have them at 2, simply put, because yes, they started the season 3-0. A lot of it goes into the 9-homer game. Their point differential is the best in the league as we sit here after 3 games. They beat up on the Brewers, dude, 20-9. As well in that series, 36-14. They just manhandled Milwaukee, going 3-0. And I'll also give them a little bit of love and credit too with the controversy surrounding them, where it's like, yeah, I give a little bit of love to the enemies right now. And then number 1, the reason why I have the Dodgers is just look at how they're playing baseball. Mookie with his big walk-off. They blanked the Tigers 3-0. A lot of these games were close wins. They started where they left off. They're playing the best baseball. And I think, and I'm going to sound like a broken record this whole season talking about it, the World Series is the Dodgers to lose. They have the best roster on paper, up there with the Yankees and Phillies. You better have the best roster if you're paying the most. So I get that. But yeah, impressive. You got some, you got Shohei hitting homers. You got Mookie Betts hitting homers. You got Muncy, Freeman. Everybody's just playing the best ball right now for the Dodgers, and evidently so. They start out 3-0. It's opening weekend, so it's like, hey, let's have some fun. Let's overreact. Let's blow things out of proportion because, oh my gosh, the Braves seem to not be able to get a win here. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.